Hey y'all, Ayla here. Welcome back to my channel. Got a little crafting video. I hope this is gonna work. I'm not really sure. You know, me being me, I'm not best at crafting videos. But I have a challenge coming up. Dolls Gone Goth Nightmare on the 16th of December. So I need a Christmas tree for my girls to decorate. So this is going to be my Christmas tree. All I did was take a box and cut out a Christmas tree, and then I traced it and cut out a second one, and I cut a notch out of the top of the first one. I just kind of, put them together and drew about where I thought it should be. And then on the other one, I cut a notch from the bottom to almost the top. Like, just about that far from the top, so that they can just fit together like so. That's not perfect. I am going to have to trim, and of course I will have to glue this together. But as you can see, there's about half a centimeter, 5 millimeters there of a little too long. But it'll still work. I did that mainly because I wanted one to be higher than the other. You can see where this point ends, and this one, I wanted one point to be higher. Because I'm going to try and make a star or something. I haven't gotten that far. It's November 30th, and I haven't quite finished working this out. I was originally going to cover this with, oh my god, there goes my brain. It just left. Cardstock. But then I realized that that would be too smooth. So I'm going to use tissue paper. Yes, me, Miss Anti-Texture. A Christmas tree needs texture. I mean, I'm sorry, they're not smooth. So I've got me some Mod Podge. Which one is this? This is the matte. Good. This is actually just what I found. I've got like 10,000 different varieties of Mod Podge laying around my house. Okay, that might be a slight exaggeration. Yeah. Of course, I'm doing this on my bed because that's where I do everything, because I'm lazy. And yes, I really should be asleep. I do work tonight. It's probably about 4 or so in the afternoon. I've just got a makeup brush because, I have no lacking of makeup brushes. And I'm just going to slap some on here. The last time I made a tree like this was when I was teaching. And our school had a Christmas pageant coming up, of course, because y'all, all little kids' day schools do. And the directress refused to buy a Christmas tree. So I was like, well, we need a Christmas tree. So I just, being me, found the solution to the problem and created something. And what I created was a 5-foot tall version. Maybe it was 4 feet. I don't know. It doesn't matter. 4 or 5 feet tall version of what I'm making here. And then I did use, I think actually I used poster board to cover it. That tree didn't really need texture. It just needed something for the kids to hang their ornaments on. Because all the different age kids, I think they did it from 2 on up. We're going to hang a tree. Of course, then the day of the pageant, the directress decides that, we need a Christmas tree if we're going to hang ornaments. So she goes out and buys this giant Christmas tree. I was sick. I actually made the whole tree while sick. Gasp shock. Yeah, me. I had a really, really bad sinus infection. One of those multiple boxes of Kleenex a day ones. And so I missed the pageant. But I was told the next day, she did not like me. The directress and I did not get along. I didn't put up with her crap. I didn't care. Her whole, we're not going to have a Christmas tree. I'm like, well, fine, then I'll make her Christmas tree. She didn't appreciate that. Let's crinkle this up a little bit. And I'm just going to stick it on here. And see, I'm not worrying about how smooth it is. It could probably be a little more wrinkled, actually. Okay, that wasn't what I was trying to do, but let's get some up here. I'm going to tear this off. But they told me the next day that nobody used her Christmas tree. They completely ignored it because they were so furious with her for watching me for several days making this Christmas tree by hand and then deciding at last minute that it wasn't good enough. Of course, do I have any pictures? No, none whatsoever. Someone somewhere probably does. But I did hear the kids loved it, and that's really all that matters to me. I don't really care what old cow thought. Yes, I know I just insulted a cow. Okay, so just kind of sticking this on here. Let's see if we can't. Well, don't really want to tear too much off of the bits and then have it just pull up like it did here when I was trying to tear. So let's get a little more Mod Podge on here. And it's totally okay if Mod Podge goes on top of the tissue paper. It doesn't matter at all. Let's get it all covered. Let's see if we can't scoot that down low. No, I guess we can't. So I've been watching this show called Shetland. I've been watching it for years. I absolutely love it. But we finally got a new season because, like so many shows, we had a serious delay. And it has just been blowing my mind this season. There's a storyline going on that I just cannot decide how I feel about. If you watch that show, let me know. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Because I would really like to know. The storyline of the lady who's been sent home from prison to die. She murdered a girl and then she framed somebody else for it, and then she finally got caught like 20 something years later or something, and she's just very unapologetic. The last episode, she actually said that she was glad she killed the girl, that the girl deserved to die, and just, I don't know. I just keep thinking about it. I watched it last night. It comes out every morning, every Tuesday. I wish it was every morning. Every Tuesday at midnight. So, me being me, I can watch it straight at midnight. So I do. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about getting this little top part right here. I may later, I don't know, but... So this is what it looks like so far. I'm also not going to worry about that because that's going to be brown. I'll probably just paint that. And then we're just going to Mod Podge the back of this. And I'm going to pause this while I do this because you've already just seen me do this. It's no different. I'll be right back. So I just want to show you how I'm shaping the other side now. Well, both sides really. Like I've got this piece just kind of sitting up here. So I'm just rubbing some Mod Podge on there. And bending it down and shaping it. A little bit came off there. And that's okay. More came off. Actually, we'll just stick that right there. Yep. So I've got some brown showing there, so I want to get it over that side. And then I've got this piece sticking up, so let's just bend that over. Oop, I see a little bit of brown there. Okay, see a little bit of brown there. But luckily I've got some paper to tear there. And you can even see I've got like a hunk of paper right here just sort of hanging out. That's okay. I mean, trees have dimension. All right, I'm going to pause this again. My gluey fingers on my phone. Okay, just to show you a little, I've got some that's gotten a little bit too soggy. So all you do when it starts kind of peeling off like that is you just wait a few minutes. Try to get some of the glue and paper off my hands. But yeah, just give it a couple minutes. It's not falling apart. It hasn't been ruined. One thing I always like to remind myself when I'm crafting is perfection is a bore. Not only is it unobtainable, it's boring. So why try to be perfect? So pretty much there's a couple little spots that I need to cover up, like right there. And you could even go in with a marker and do these little spots. In fact, I probably will. I actually need to flat out cover that. Like a little bit right here. But even go in with some marker just to give it a little bit of dimension. I don't know if I have any green markers here. They may all be at work. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. I will add that in if I do. I'm going to add it on to the end of this video or somewhere on this video and see. But for now, I'm going to stop and I'm going to go ahead and cover the other one. And then we will see what we see. Here it is. It is done. They just slip apart like this. So that's one piece. And here's the other. And this is the one that's got the little slit. And this is the one that's got the big slit. And they just fit over and in. And I did cut the bottom a bit to make it more even, because one was longer, and ta-da! It stands. And now my dollies have a Christmas tree to decorate. I will be making decorations. Some of them are going to be some that I purchased, but most of them will be stuff that I make. One year we moved on the 22nd of December, and we moved from Decatur, Alabama to Mobile. It was in '85. And my sister was getting married on the 31st, so we just didn't really feel it was worth getting a tree. But my mother had a grapefruit tree that, it was in a planter and that just moved along with us everywhere. And so Mother and I just made decorations for it. We bought some little balls, and then I just used felt and paper and made different decorations and made little strings to go across, garland to go across and all. So I'm going to replicate that sort of thing for this. If you all want to see that, let me know, comment. Let me know if you'd like to see more of what I do and how I do it to decorate this tree. Thanks, y'all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.